While debate as to whether the Amazon or the Nile is the world's longest river has gone on for many years, the historic consensus of geographic authorities has been to regard the Amazon as the second longest river in the world, with the Nile being the longest. However, the Amazon has been reported as being anywhere between 6,275 kilometers, 3,899 miles, and 6,992 kilometers, 4,345 miles long. It is often said to be, at least, 6,575 kilometers, 4,086 miles long. The Nile is reported to be anywhere from 5,499 to 7,088 kilometers, 3,417 to 4,404 miles. Often it is said to be about 6,650 kilometers, 4,130 miles long. There are several factors that can affect these measurements, such as the position of the geographical source and the mouth, the scale of measurement, and the length measuring techniques. For details, see also List of rivers by length. In July 2008, the Brazilian Institute for Space Research, INPE, published a news article on their webpage, claiming that the Amazon River was 140 kilometers, 87 miles, longer than the Nile. The Amazon's length was calculated as 6,992 kilometers, 4,345 miles, taking the Apachita Creek as its source. Using the same techniques, the length of the Nile was calculated as 6,853 kilometers, 4,258 miles, which is longer than previous estimates but still shorter than the Amazon. The results were reached by measuring the Amazon downstream to the beginning of the tidal estuary of Canal do Sul and then, after a sharp turn back, following tidal canals surrounding the Isle of Marajo and finally including the marine waters of the Rio Para Bay in its entire length. According to an earlier article on the web page of the National Geographic, the Amazon's length was calculated as 6,800 kilometers, 4,200 miles, by a Brazilian scientist in June 2007. Guido Gailli, Director of Science at the Brazilian Institute of Geography and Statistics, IBGE, told London's Telegraph newspaper that it could be considered that the Amazon was the longest river in the world. However, according to the above sources, none of the two results was published, and questions were raised about the researchers' methodology. In 2009, a peer-reviewed article was published, concluding that the Nile is longer than the Amazon by stating a length of 7,088 kilometers, 4,404 miles, for the Nile and 6,575 kilometers, 4,086 miles, for the Amazon, measured by using a combination of satellite image analysis and field investigations to the source regions. According to the Encyclopaedia Britannica, the final length of the Amazon remains open to interpretation and continued debate.